you doing okay?
What's up?
What's up with you? Look, I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm curious about something.
What's that?
I'm at a point right now, and this may sound like I'm being a client of yours, but it's not. It's just striking a conversation.
You could be my client, Kato.
But I'm at a point right now where I'm kind of at a transition going on as far as career goals and direction and stuff where I want to be, which I think we talked about it a lot. We talked about how, and the whole thing about me getting more and more towards public speaking and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And what is my topic going to be? Of course, my topic is going to be love. Love, you know what I'm saying? I love love. Love is awesome, you know what I'm saying? It's what the world needs, right?
Right.
More of, right?
Exactly. Go and sing the whole song.
I'll do that a little bit later. But the thing that's really interesting is that when we're talking love isn't specific. So if I do a thing, I want to have different categories. What kind of love? Agape love, relationship love, love of our fellow man, racial love.
Love yourself.
Loving the neighbor, loving yourself.
How about that?
Yeah, big stuff like that. And the biggest, I remember you made a clip one time, man. I'm just curious, I want to ask you about that. And this is in regards to relationships.
Okay.
Alright. And you made a clip, and the title of it, I believe, was Finding Your Soulmate.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Is that something that even exists? You know what I'm saying? Does soulmate really exist?
It does. It does. You know, and honestly, for some of us, for me, thank God, you have many soulmates. And soulmates are here to teach you a lesson. Soulmates are here. Some of them are here for lessons. Some of them are here for lifetime. Right. You know, and I have had so many soulmates that I've come back in contact with. So it's been awesome. No, it feels good, you know. Oh, so you're saying there can be many soulmates. Yeah.
Hey, that sounds funny to me. It sounds real weird and funny. I guess, okay.
Yeah, I mean, because you can have a soulmate that is supposed to be your life mate, your life partner, the person that you may marry or be with, you know, throughout this lifetime. Because you may not marry your soulmate, but you all may stay together, you know. Or you could have a soulmate where you've come in contact in this lifetime because I believe in past lifetimes. So I believe that if you had another lifetime with your soulmate and you did not finish your lessons, then you encounter your soulmate again in this lifetime to finish your lessons. So
kind of like the movie Hancock.
Just like the movie Hancock.
You seen Hancock?
I have.
Okay. Yes. Will Smith and the other chick.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And the thing about them was when they would come together, it was like combustion, you know. So them being together wasn't...
They had to separate.
Right. Yeah. It wasn't the best for them to be together.
So soulmate may not even be a good thing.
You know what? Good and bad is relative. It really is relative because I feel like every soulmate that I've come in contact with, even if the experience didn't end with marriage or happily ever after, it ended with me learning lessons. And the point is for you and your soulmate to learn whatever it was that you came together to learn in this lifetime. And I believe in healing and moving and growing to the next level. So, you know, if you didn't learn it, like some of the people I deal with, some of my clients, they encounter a soulmate and they are with that soulmate throughout this whole lifetime, it appears, like, you know, because they have not learned their lessons for this lifetime yet. Or maybe it is because they're in this lifetime to figure out how to gel and mesh and become one in this lifetime, and they just haven't figured out how to do that. So they're on this long journey of a relationship that has its ups and downs and sideways and twists and turns and, you know, turbulence or whatever, until they grow to the point where they can be a cohesive unit. Or separate, learn their lessons, separate, and move on to the next mate.
Okay.
So it's a little intricate to me, that whole soulmate.
Can I ask you another thing? On the same subject, because as you think, it made me even wonder this thing. On the same subject of soulmate, I'm not trying to stay on that, but but how can you distinguish if the person is your soulmate or not? You may think it's almost like when a person think they may be in love with a person, but it's really lust or whatever, that kind of thing. How do you determine whether this person is actually a soulmate or this is just a fling for the time being?
Well,
because a lot of people seem to think every time when they all googly eyed that this is the soulmate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, I believe that a soulmate is a soul connection. So it is a connection of souls. Like your soul in a different lifetime had a connection with this person in whatever way, and now in this lifetime that we're in right now, the souls have come back together. And when you meet, you feel something immediately, and it's not the lust. It's like, damn, I feel like I know you. You know, and you feel like you know each other, you just gel. I know with my soulmates, as soon as we meet, we gel like crazy, you know, and it feels like we've known each other forever. And, you know, it just feels like, sometimes it even feels like we're already married. You know, I have one soulmate, and from day one,
go ahead.
From day one, everybody always thought we were married because that's how our energy.
Y'all argued and fought a lot?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
No, okay.
Oh, is that what marriage is supposed to be? No.
Well, well, no. I mean, that's not knocking marriage. All marriages have those. That's
right. Well, I mean, I was married once, and we didn't argue and fight a lot. So. Okay. I mean, it didn't last, but we didn't argue and fight a lot. No. You know, that's just a choice in relationships. You can choose a different way to communicate without arguing and fighting. But, you know, I feel like when you meet your soulmate, you just know. You just have this connection, this knowingness. Like, have you ever met anybody and you just felt like you knew them before?
Tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick. I'm not sure.
No?
I'm not really. That's an interesting question. I might have to get back to you with that answer, but I'm not that I can remember. Feel like I knew him before. No.
And your soulmate might be here. It could be like a brother. You know, you can meet, because I've met soulmates. We've had a soul connection. I meet with people, and it feels like this person is my brother. They're not meeting me in this lifetime to be my lover.
Right.
They're meeting me in this lifetime, and they're like my brother.
Good point.
You know, I have soulmates. We are like sisters.
Right.
You know, like it's just a soul connection. We met, and we just connected, bonded, and like 8 spoon coon since day one. You know.
Okay.
You know, I have a girlfriend, her name's Sierra. It was strange how the universe brought us together. Very strange. And I mean, it was somebody from Tennessee that connected us here in Maryland. And it was like, how is this connection happening? But it was the same sister who I was trying to connect with through some people up here. But the connection never happened. But when we met, it was like we were sisters. You know, and it kind of was like that Hancock thing, bringing two people together. But we weren't coming together to be lovers. Right. You know, we were coming together because she's my sister. You know, so a soulmate could be deep.
Okay. Okay. Really. Now, last question regarding that.
Okay.
All right, just last question. Now, if the two people, whether it's a relationship or whether it's just a friendship, the whole soulmate thing. And then all of a sudden things don't work out. Is it that they're not soulmates anymore? We're not soulmates anymore. Is it that kind of thing?
No.
Okay. Right.
No.
I just want to check and make sure.
No, you still have a soul connection with that person. You've just finished what you were supposed to accomplish in this lifetime.
Alright. So therefore, if they're not together no more, but one see the other moved on and has a little jealousy in it, that's because the soul's still connected.
That's just something that person has to work on within themselves. Because we all come in here with some stuff that we have to deal with, you know?
Cool.
And we both have to learn our lessons. And it could be a situation that one has learned their lesson and the other has not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but if you're dealing with jealousy, that's your own personal stuff you got to work on.
All right. Well, you know what? I appreciate that. I think I'm going to come to you a whole lot more with these questions. I got questions about all kinds of things, whether we're talking, you know, Disney Channel or whatever. So, at either rate, this is Rorree. You can find her at totallyRorree.com. Of course, me, Kato, you can find me at KatoHammond.com. And whatever it says under there, you know the rules. Right? They know the rules, right?
Like us, share, all that good stuff.
Yeah, they do. We just on the grind, that's all.
Exactly.
All the cotton picking time. All right.